Good morning, Township. My name is Baylor Zerbe, and today we're going to be looking at our talented music students and how they're holding up at home with Elizabeth. Then we'll learn a little bit about this week's rich history with Tiernan. And finally, Nathan will introduce us to Township's very own guitar craftsman.
Good morning, Township. I'm Elizabeth Wicht, and recently I talked to a few students and faculty members about the remote learning music system here at the high school. Let's see what they had to say. There are many challenges that come with learning to sing or play an instrument virtually, but the hardest challenge was pretty unanimous.
I think one of the biggest ones is just trying to keep up with the rest of the class. I think that singing is something that you kind of have to be in person for, especially if it's something unified like a choir. And so being on Zoom where everyone's on their individual device, it's very difficult.
It's just kind of overall hard to follow along during band, like kind of just because of logistical things. Like it lags and it cuts out sometimes, and sometimes the sound isn't really good. So it's pretty hard to follow along.
We've put together a number of microphones and used technology so that during in-person band rehearsals, orchestra rehearsals, and chorus rehearsals, we can pipe home the sound of the ensemble. And then the musicians can at least feel connected to us that way, where they can play their instrument from home, their part along with the band, chorus, or orchestra. It's a simile to being a musician in an ensemble, but it's not exactly the same.
All this independence has led to a lot of individual practice as well.
The way we're running band rehearsals right now, I'm conducting the in-person band. And the students who are remote at home can see me conducting and they can hear the band, but I can't hear them.
When you play with other people, you get to practice playing chords while they play melodies. So it's a lot of coordination with each other. And when you're playing alone, you can't do that.
I've probably become more independent in learning my instrument. I feel like I learned how to better independently practice and improve over time.
This year has also provided the music department with new ideas and interesting ways of presenting music to the school.
We did garage bands where we would record 3 separate parts, like chords, melody, and then just strumming or finger picking. And then when you put it together, it would sound really cool. But what was nice, it was all of you playing. It wasn't like other people. It was just 3 versions of you playing different things. So
I like that sometimes the work is asynchronous, and there have been a couple times where the online kids get to do their own project, which the very few times that has happened, I love that. I think it's really cool. So that's a perk.
I hope that when we have these recording sessions that we do periodically where the remote learners come in the evening and meet up with the in-person learners, I hope that provides enough of an experience that's positive that helps keep them, motivated and moving forward.
Everyone agrees that the school and its directors have done a fantastic job doing whatever they can to make this school year as easy as possible. This is Elizabeth Wicht with Blue Streak News.
The week of March 19th is full of all kinds of wonderful and wacky events. This Monday in 44 BC was the Ides of March, when Julius Caesar was assassinated by Brutus. On Wednesday, the first St. Patrick's Day parade was held in New York City in 1762. This Thursday in 1965, astronaut Alexei Leonov left the Vauxhall 2 for 12 minutes to become the first person ever to walk in space. And today is when the largest omelet ever, made with 160,000 eggs, was created in Japan during 1994. This has been an exciting week in history. Thank you for watching.
Within our high school, we have many skilled musicians and woodworkers. But did you know that we also had a guitar builder? But not only that, a guitar pick crafter. Let's have the man speak for himself. Do you also play the guitar?
Oh yeah, I've been playing for around 10 years. So this is a snake bite body shape, so This curve here, you can play it in a classical position pretty comfortably or just a normal position like this. It's made of a solid piece of mahogany. I got on eBay, like flat, and hand sanded all the contours in. And all these black marks were basically created by sending around 14,000 volts of electricity through it with a microwave transformer. I've done Lichtenberg burning for quite a while, so I'm pretty comfortable with it. Just do not try it yourself because it can be very dangerous. Basically what I do is I buy offcuts from material makers, so basically the scraps that aren't used. So that would be like mahogany, cherry, black walnut, poplar, and oak. But what I buy is mainly things like resin. So yeah, for example, that one is resin with something called aluminum honeycomb. Like the name, a honeycomb of aluminum that goes far down, and you just pour the resin in. I also make some of circuit boards, but I'm pretty sure it was a iPod charger and speaker combination. Yeah, here's some Fordite casted into resin. A lot of layers of paint overspray from automotive paint shops that build up. Now acetate works like butter, but it heats up very fast and has a very low melting point, so you've got to be careful with it when working. This color is one that I actually made a handle out of for a file. Thank you. You're welcome.
Well, there you have it, Township. Music literally being made. This has been Nathan Perlis for BSN.
Thank you for watching, and be sure to check us out on YouTube. Have a great day, Township.